ngende nonyo omulimu mu kibuga kyonna.
Olwo wagwa ku mulimu ki?
Gwa waitress.
Ng'oweereza mu
restaurant?
Kampala Casino. Hayi wali ssente.
Welcome to SN Media.
What's good, family? Welcome to SN Media. Kindly subscribe if it's your first time to be here. Who is Suzan Makula Nantaba, known as Makula? SN Media looks at her biography, children, family, experience, age, early life, education, and current relationship to Pastor Bugingo. Suzan Makula Nantaba, known as Makula Bugingo, is a Ugandan media personality. Makula is a mother of one son and the current girlfriend to Ugandan pastor and a businessman, Aloysius Bugingo, who recently separated with his wife, Teddy Nalunswa Bugingo, after 29 years of marriage. Makula Bugingo is a woman of few words, very quiet, intelligent, and hardworking. At the time she started radio work, her mother was surprised. She couldn't believe it was her daughter because she was a very quiet and shy girl. Suzan Makula Bugingo was born and grew up in Chebando, in Somba, a Kampala suburb, but their village is in Luwelo district. She was born to George William Selunjoji Chibuka, the late, and Imelda Chisembo from Fort Portal. Makula is the second last born out of 11 children, with only 8 living and others passed on. Makula Bugingo attended Chebando Primary School, then a government-aided school before it turned to private, now Kampala Hill Academy, after she transferred to Chitante Hill School for her Senior 1 and Senior 2 before she relocated to St. Mary's Bombo in the boarding section. Suzan Makula Bugingo's mother was a nun before she married Makula's father. You can now see the origin of why Makula can really get married to already a married man. Suzan Makula completed her Senior 4 at Nalia SS and then later joined Katikamo SS for her Senior 5 and 6. Then she was admitted for a bachelor's degree in commerce at Makerere University, but in her second year of study, Makula conceived and dropped out of school. By then, her father had just died, which in her first year at the university. However, today Makula Bugingo returned to school and she's pursuing a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication because it's in line with her career path, and also to impress her mother and darling husband Bugingo, who wanted her to attain a bachelor's degree. Suzan Makula Bugingo began working at Kampala Casino, where she worked as a waitress. Later, she was transferred to Sway Club and then Pyramid, a branch to Kampala Casino. After quitting work at Pyramid, Makula joined Alpha FM. At the time, she wasn't a great fan of radio. She didn't dream of becoming a radio presenter, neither did she study a media-related course. Suzan Makula Bugingo attained her job at Alpha FM when she had gone to pick Christmas hampers for her son she had won during a radio show. She landed on a radio presenter as she interacted with different people who had come for the same. Because of her good voice, she was asked whether she was a presenter and she answered no. Makula was asked whether she would like to join the radio presentation and said she wasn't interested. But one day, since they had retained their telephone contacts, one of the managers called Makula and asked her to meet him. In the meeting, Makula was asked to voice adverts at a fee and she accepted. And whenever they wanted to voice an advert, they would invite Makula and pay her. After a while, the manager again asked Makula to join the radio service and vowed to train her on everything she needs to know, and she accepted finally. In 2014, Makula Bugingo resigned. She had turned down 2 opportunities of radio presentation, that's on KFM, Imbarara FM, and another opportunity at an SMS company in Kampala before resigning. Later, her focus was to work on a Christian-based station and build her life on Christ because then she had turned born again. Makula was comfortable at her workplace. However, by the time she resigned in 2014, Pastor Bugingo had started Salt FM. One of the managers of Salt FM who worked with Makula at Alpha FM called her to work with them at the station. Makula, he stated, because she had vowed never to work for a born-again pastor, again saying they don't want to pay salaries, but she later accepted after the manager convinced her that Pastor Bugingo is a good employer. He pays salaries as promised. Makula Bugingo began working at Salt FM as the music manager. Up to date. On Salt TV, Makula is one of the 3 ladies who present The Junction, a relationship program hosted by Pavin Senkobuge. Makula presents a morning show titled Zibula Today, Tambula no Kumanya, basically about health and lifestyle in humans and health and lifestyle program on Salt Television. Suzan Makula is a girlfriend to Pastor Aloysius Bugingo of House of Prayer Ministries International, based in Makelele, Chikoni, Kampala, and the proprietor Salt Media Empire, housing Salt Radio and Salt TV. Bugingo and Makula have known each other for 12 years, right from the time they both worked at Pastor Joseph Serada's Media Empire. Makula was a presenter on Alpha FM, while Bugingo was a pastor at the church and a presenter on Impact FM. However, their intimate relationship began at Salt Media in 2016. The two started seeing and sleeping with each other separately until 2019, when their relationship opened up to the public. This created a ridge between Bugingo and his daughter Doreen Gift Bugingo and his wife Nalunswa Teddy Bugingo, who today are pursuing divorce after 29 years of marriage, but Teddy vowed never to sign the divorce papers, arguing that the Bible does not permit divorce. Makula and Bugingo's marriage is considered illegitimate and are seen by a section of the public and some religious leaders because Christianity does not allow divorce without a justified reason stated in the Bible. Suzan Makula is currently engaged to Pastor Bugingo. He proposed to his girlfriend secretly during the Independence Night prayers on October 4th, 2019 at Mandela National Stadium in presence of his close confidants and his parents. Makula Bugingo always claims that a man who is 30 to 40 years of age can't be stolen from a woman. Pastor Bugingo's girlfriend, Suzan Makula, always defends herself, says they booked for 3 years before going public. These two are to appear in court again tomorrow on 18th February 2022. Kindly share, comment, and subscribe for more updates.